Hello everyone. If you want to master GL posting in SAP using FB50 and also understand exactly which tables store the data, this video is for you. I have already shown you how to post using F-02 and in the next few minutes I will show you number one how to post using FB50 and number two how to check the data in tables and also how to post the journal entries via using Fiori. Let's go directly into SAP FB50. Okay, FB50 is used for GL account posting. It is faster than F-02 because you can enter multiple line items in one screen. In real business, FB50 is used when you already know accounts or want quick posting without navigation complexity. Now start doing posting. Document date. I take current date. Posting date. Now I am not entering any reference, document header text or cross company code number. However, when you practice, make sure to fill these fields. Otherwise, it in real life scenarios, it can become a habit to escape important details. Next, select the GL account and then select the GL account and choose whether the entry is debit or credit here. In F-02, we use posting keys 40 and 50, 40 for debit and 50 for credit, whereas in FB50, we directly select debit and credit since 411 or 4 times 01 is my rent account and it is a cost center or sorry, cost object. It is mandatory to enter a cost center for. So now enter the amount. Let's say I enter 512 and now being a cost object, enter the cost center here. It is mandatory because the GL account which I selected 411 4 times 01 is my rent account and it is an cost object and it is mandatory to put the cost center for this. So I select cost center, this. Okay. Next GL account I select is I think cash and we will assign a profit center and it is my credit and the same amount which I selected for rent 5 and 12 and here uh, profit center, there is profit center. I take profit center. You may see sorry, uh, after entering the profit center press enter. Okay, now you will notice that the total debit and total credit amounts are matching here. This is total debit 512 and 512 is credit are matching and a green indicator is also appearing showing at the bottom and this means everything is correct. Finally save the transaction. Save the transaction. Okay, once you save it in the system, once you save it, the system posts the entry and generates a document number which is showing here. The document number 101 4 times 0s and 5. Here I want to add one more point is if you get an error like missing cost center or invalid account, it usually means configuration is incomplete. Uh, Now let's see where SAP stores this data. This is very important for interviews. Explain clearly. Uh, Open the next session to see how it works. How can I see the data in tables? For this, we use SD16N. Okay. The There are two types of there are two tables in this session. I am showing you. One is BKPF. It is the data for header of journal entry, and the other one is BSEG, line item data. Let's enter the first BKPF. Press enter. Select your company, which is HM10. Execute the same. Now you can see your table data, all the table data which you entered, which you posted earlier. I have posted earlier through F-02, FB50 or whatever. And if you understand this, it is, you can say, if you understand the tables and if I table names, you know the table names, and you know how to table store the data and how it is working, all these things, then I can say you understand 70% of SAP FI reporting. Okay. And mm, let me check the amount. Where is the amount showing in this? Sorry, it is header data, so amount is not showing here. So we go back and try to open line item data table, which is BSEG. Press enter. Enter company code HM10. Execute. Okay. Now you can see these two lines which I recently in front of you I entered in the system, 512 and 512. 40 and 50 with the key of 40 and 50 debit and credit, it is showing in your table. Now I hope you are now understanding the data which I entered through FB50, which is showing in your data accounting document segment line item table. Okay. Now this is a time to check the data through FI reporting and GL line item. I mean to say FBL3N. This is the reporting T code. Enter the I have already mentioned in I have already company code in this. Execute it. Simple. Don't try to do something, just execute it. Let's see what happened. Now where is our entry? 512. This is the entry which I posted just before you to through FB50, and this is the credit entry 50 key, and this is the debit entry 512. And if I remove the subtotals, okay, now I remove all the sub totals and try to add GL account, which is currently not showing in our report. So where is GL account? GL account. This is GL account. I send it to here. Move it to upside. Okay, continue. Now the GL account is showing as well, and you can see the 121 all zeros 1, which is our uh, cash account, and the 411 all zeros 1, which was our rent account. I hope you are understanding the things. Now we go to post the entry via Fiori. In Fiori, we have the tiles of post journal entries. Same thing, nothing is different between GUI and Fiori. The things are remain same, but the the only thing is changed is the representation of the screen. Other than nothing is different between GUI and FFury. So uh, if you remember that whenever we try to post journal entry through FB50, then we entered first entry date, posting date, all things are same in Fury as well. So journal entry, we select the same date, 07 dash sorry dot 05 dot 26, posting date 07 2026, period is 4, sorry, period is 5 because it is May, and company code ledger group, we are not posting the entry any ledger specific, so we keep it blank. Reference, intercompany transaction, business area, header text, exchanges, translation date, I ignore these things. So line item 1 number 1, company code GL account, here I select GL account. Again rent 411 all time zeros 1, rent, I select rent. Okay, debit, now I select the amount for 786. Okay, because we are debiting our cost object, GL account rent, which is cost object, so we have to put the cost center. For this, expand this from the to click on expand and collapse button, go down. Here you can find cost center. Here I select cost center again. Okay, and again collapse the same. Now I have entered the cost center. Second is credit. What we are now trying to credit is cash. GL account, select cash. Just we done earlier. The same amount 786. Sorry, it is credit 786. And again, we are not seeing any profit center here. So to find the profit center, expand this line to press this button, expand. Okay, and if you go down a little bit, then you can find profit center, and we select profit center this. Okay, collapse again, simulate it. Okay, Now system simulated the same and showing the entry, which is all good. Nothing error, no error is showing right now. So we can good to go and good to post the same entry, post it. Okay, the entry has been posted. Now, if you the same thing, if you want to check the table, that else table is still showing the entries amount which you posted through Fiori. So go to list and refresh the same FBL3N report, and where is 786? Yeah, here you can see 786 debit and 786 credit is showing in your FBL3N report. And if you go to table data and refresh it, see the 786 amount is also come in your data in your table. So uh, even though Fury looks different, backend tables like BKPF and BSEG remain the same. So today we covered FB50 postings. I hope you understand it because I think it is very simple. And tables, which tables hold the data against FB50 or F-02, and Fury version, that how to post the same journal title entry through Fury version. Okay. Uh, uh, this is essential for your learning to do one a time, one time to do this, practice this in your server if you have. And in the next video I will cover document reversal, how to reverse the document. I mean to say the posting which I have made yet. And if I want to reverse the same posting which I made it right now, then how can I reverse it? And another thing, what is advanced posting and how to do advanced postings. Uh, Subscribe if you are serious about learning SAP FICO step by step. Thank you. Bye.